Well, thanks for visiting us this morning at ktalnews.com. I'm meteorologist Josh Morses with your Monday morning forecast update. A look into the week here. A 7-day rainfall map showing another 3 to 5 inches or so of rain is on the way this week, and most of this is going to fall tomorrow, Tuesday, into Tuesday night. We'll have some very wet weather here across the Arctic. The rain begins tomorrow, and we'll likely see some of those scattered showers and storms each afternoon again Wednesday through Friday. The rain won't be as heavy later this week, but again, with the expectation that we'll see a good 2 to 4 inches of rain just tomorrow. We do have a flood watch that's in effect through Wednesday morning. We'll begin Tuesday, so we're expecting some fantastic weather today, so make sure you kind of take that in, as we'll have some great weather through the morning and most of the afternoon today. A few more clouds out there by the afternoon hours, but we'll start out with some sunshine. Temperatures in the low 50s, maybe even in the 40s at sunrise. Another one of these cool mornings. And afternoon highs was great all weekend. We'll continue to feel those great temperatures this afternoon with highs in the upper 70s and low 80s. So we'll show you what's happening here. We have what's called an omega block. You may have heard a bit about that over the last week. Basically, there's a storm system out here in the northeastern United States, which isn't moving much, and that we've got another system out here in the southwest. So these two are kind of stuck, and our storm system is caught in between both of these lows. But as this one out west move towards us over the next day or two, it will be very slow moving. So that's why we could see a few different rounds of showers and storms move through on Tuesday. The afternoon and evening round, if it's able to tap into some of the warmer temperatures here south of I-20, we do have a decent shot of some severe weather, especially in deep East Texas here. The main threat going to be for wind and hail. There is at least a low-end potential that we could see a few tornadoes as well, and the flood threat is very high. Of course, we had some flooding last week. The ground's still pretty saturated from last week's rain, so a lot of this will produce some quick runoff, and we'll likely see some road flooding and stream flooding, even some river and lake flooding as we continue through the week here. So Robin's Hood, a futurecast, it does show a few showers arriving by this afternoon as well as this evening. Should just be light rain, not much in the way of measurable through at least tomorrow morning. But once we hit tomorrow morning, you'll see those showers and storms really begin to increase here. We could see some isolated severe weather. This is essentially a warm front that's going to be moving in tomorrow, and then you can see the afternoon and evening round here. These would be the big cells, supercells there that would be capable of some of those severe weather hazards. So really pushing that outlook for severe weather into the afternoon and evening hours on Tuesday, and some of this rain likely continuing into Tuesday night, early Wednesday morning before the rain tapers a bit early in the day on Wednesday. So just the next 48 hours or so, a lot of areas will pick up a good 2 to 3, maybe up to 4 inches of rainfall, which is why we do have the flood watch in effect through 7 a.m. Wednesday morning. So really have to look out for some of that roadway flooding again on Tuesday. We saw a lot of that, especially in the Shreveport area last week, and suspect we'll probably see that again on Tuesday. We get to Wednesday, we may see a few afternoon showers here, and then Thursday and Friday, dry mornings, but we'll likely see some of those afternoon showers and storms Thursday and Friday. May see some low-end potential maybe for some wind with some of the storms here, but the rain will not be as heavy through the back half of the week. But again, we'll have to keep an eye on it and get a quick inch or two of rain even from a storm Thursday and Friday. It could produce a little flash flooding there. And talk about another nice weekend. The rain looks like it's going to clear out just in time for the weekend, which should bring us low humidity and temperatures pretty close to this last weekend in the upper 70s and low 80s.